Hey Internet, Eric here. Well, it's once again Bloody Sunday. If you're new to that concept or my channel, welcome. What Bloody Sunday is, it was a concept created on YouTube where every Sunday you just pick a specific death from a movie, TV show, book, comic book, anything, any type of media like that. You make a little short and sweet video discussing the death in general. And today I picked a really good one, I think. Today, my death, and first off, obviously, spoilers if I'm speaking of a specific death from a movie. So if you haven't watched that movie for some reason, especially the ones I pick, because usually they're older, watch at your own risk. The death I'm talking, or deaths I'm talking about, comes from 1986's Aliens. Now, if for some reason you are living or living under a rock, you don't know what Aliens is. It is the sequel to Alien. Interesting concept. We are now following Ripley, the lone survivor from the first film, and she is going back to LV 426, which is where she first encountered the alien. This time, she's got a group of badass Marines there to help her handle the situation. And they find a young girl who's the only survivor, and she becomes like a mother figure to her. Blah blah blah. And they fight aliens in the end. All right. The deaths I want to talk about are from Vasquez and Gorman. And Vasquez is one of the best characters in this movie. She's the tough of nails chick, other than Ripley, stuck in this testosterone-filled like Marine Corps, and some of the best lines. Really great character. And Gorman, I don't know why everyone hates Gorman. It's been quite a while since I've seen it, but I think it's because he's the new lieutenant, I guess, and I think he may be a company man. So, I don't know if they hate him because he's new, or hate him because he's a company man, or hate him because of both. But not that many people like him. And their deaths happen when the Marines are basically all gone. Character-wise, we're down to Ripley, Newt, the young girl, Hicks, played by Michael Biehn, Vasquez, played by Jeanette Goldstein from Terminator 2 and Near Dark. And then I don't know who plays Gorman, but that's it. That's all we got. They are in air ducts trying to escape all the xenomorphs. They had recently they made the mistake in an awesome scene. They sealed themselves in with the xenomorphs because they were coming through the ceiling. We lost Bill Paxton. So they're running, trying to get the hell out of here, trying to find Newt following Newt to get to like a shortcut to get out so they can get onto the ship and fly away with Bishop. And Ripley is following Newt, and then Vasquez is holding up the rear. She's killing all the xenomorphs, and she finally runs out of ammo with her automatic weapon, and all she's got left is a handgun. Like, she throws down. She looks badass, walking through this corridor. Jeanette Goldstein does. Throws down her automatic weapon. She pulls out a fucking handgun, right? And she's doing the whole crouching thing, looking real badass like this, going down. And Newt and Ripley get separated. Then we got Gorman and Hicks, and then, like I said, Vasquez bringing up the rear. A xenomorph pops down from the ceiling, from the top of that vent, grabs her. She struggles with it. She shoots it a little bit, and then because she might have forgotten or been in the heat of the moment, forgot that they have acid for blood, does a whole yeah noise, and it's really great. She puts her foot up against the fucking alien's head, blows it away, boom. Acid blood pours on her ankle. She's injured, so she's now really slow. She won't be able to catch up to the rest of the group. And Gorman, who was injured earlier, I think there was the all-terrain vehicle that they were driving crashed and something fell on his head, knocked him out. So he's wearing like a bandage, and he slaps Hicks on the shoulder, says go. He goes back to check her, and it's a really good scene because we know she's not going to make it out, obviously. And Cameron does a really good job of building up the tension because she's struggling and she's hurting. Jeanette Goldstein's great in this scene, and she lifts up her handgun, and then the magazine falls off, out of the bottom. She just grinches, this oh no type of this line. Gorman picks her up, and he cradles her, and then on the right, xenomorphs. On their left, xenomorphs. They got nothing to do. They got nothing to protect them ammo-wise. But Gorman finds a bomb, And and they're holding each other. They know it's the end. Gorman pops off the plastic safety cap. Um, they look at each other. They know it's gonna end, and then she says this really great line. You always were an asshole, Gorman. She says it to him, and then he hits the button. She puts her hand on his hand, and boom, all the xenomorphs are taken out, and it causes some problems with the escape with Ripley and them. But it's an awesome sacrifice. I always loved heroic sacrifices in movies. I mentioned it in tomorrow's episode, video wise, of Two Bearded Losers with The Exorcist. But I've always loved that. I've always loved how Gorman kind of redeems himself. He sacrifices himself to help Vasquez. She respects him for it. They take out a shit ton of xenomorphs. So that is my pick for today's Bloody Sunday. Vasquez and Gorman from Aliens. And still, in my opinion, Aliens is the best of the original quadrilogy. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Click the bell. All that shit. Don't want to say participate in Bloody Sunday if you want to. It's a lot of fun. I don't see anybody really participating in it anymore. But if I'm the only one to keep it going, hey, more power to me. But yeah, a lot of fun. Really love those deaths. Cheers and game over, man.